You build your own software as a service and you are ready to integrate payments. And you go to Stripe payments and try to sign up, and then bonkers. You get to know that the Stripe is not available in your country. Now what? So the answer is very simple. It is none other than merchant of record is the only alternative you have for your payment processor. You might be thinking PayPal, but no. Merchant of record is the wise decision you should take. What exactly is merchant of record? Basically, they handle your tax invoicing issues. You don't have to pay taxes, they will handle it for yourself. The income you make, you may have to pay taxes to your residential country, but that is dependent on your country. You don't have to pay when where you are selling. So that's where merchant of record comes in. And when it comes to payments, there are many things. Because when you integrate Stripe, you need to listen to Webhooks. So when it comes to payment, you need to set up webhooks as well. And what exactly are webhooks? So whenever a transaction happens in a payment processor, they will let you know that this transaction happened. It can be a cancelled transaction, it can be a successful transaction, it can be a paid transaction, or it can be a recurring subscription transaction. It can be anything. So in the end, I will tell you how you can skip the webhook part as well with one of the merchant of record. So let's start with another important thing. Which merchant of record should I use? See, there are many alternatives available in the market like Paddle, Lemon Squeezy, Cream.io, Polar.sh. Everyone has their one superpower and everyone has their own pros and cons. So let's figure out what exactly should we use. See, I started by using Lemon Squeezy. One of the benefit of Lemon Squeezy is that it provides you email marketing automation. So for example, if someone is visiting your site and they try to pay and they somehow bounce before paying, Lemon Squeezy will make sure to mail that customer to understand what exactly happened, and they will remind them to pay because they left in the middle of the checkout, and it happens for 7 days. So that is taken care by Lemon Squeezy itself. Another integration Lemon Squeezy provides is affiliate. So if you want to have affiliate for your own SaaS, go for Lemon Squeezy because they provide free affiliate program, so they take some commission, and apart from that, everything is sorted. So that's where Lemon Squeezy comes in. One of the cons of Lemon Squeezy is that it is the highest volume processor after maybe Stripe or after maybe Paddle. I'm not sure about the statistics, but yeah, they handle a lot of volume when it comes to payments. And the people applying to Lemon Squeezy payment gateway for the store. So your approval may take up to 14 to 15 days or maybe a month. I don't know. I'm not sure about the frequency, but for me, it took around 14 to 15 days. Yes, that's true. And it's a little bit stricter than other payment processor. So if you want to go from day one, and if you want something very simple developer docs, and if you want after checkout, they should redirect to your website so that you can verify the payment, you can listen to, or you can go to Cream.io because it is less stricter and it follows the European Union GDPR compliant and everything like that. So if you want to do transaction in Europe and you want something similar to that market, you can use Cream.io. And apart from that, it provides a return checkout URL, which is very beneficial. If you want to, after a transaction, if you want to redirect to your page, a particular site, particular page, a particular route, if you want to redirect to that, you can do that, and you can verify the payment status and transaction ID. They provide good developer docs, so you can understand in a day, you can integrate in a day or two, and you can go live with your SaaS. So this is what Cream.io provides. But with Lemon Squeezy and Cream.io, you need to listen to the webhooks, and when you are listening to the webhooks, you need to set up custom DB instructions. For example, if you want to set up a pay-per-use or one-time purchase or something like that, you need to store that data in database, right? Because you may get status, but that is a complex process. You need to store the customer ID of that particular user in Lemon Squeezy or in Cream.io to your database. So that is a bit complex actually in my point of view. So if you want to go with easy and a good integration with better plugins and everything like that, I suggest Polar.sh. Polar.sh is my favorite one because first of all, it is open source, so I can trust it from day one. It has good developer documentation, which every developers love, and it is built by the developers for the developers community. So it comes with a lot of integration. It helps you go in the market in very minimum time, and it has many API routes which you can listen. So you don't need to listen to Webhooks if you don't want to, because if you integrate it with better auth SDK, there is a plugin called Polar.sh plugin. If you integrate that plugin in better auth, and if you listen to that, and if you use better auth for verifying your customer status, then you can do that. So you don't need to maintain any database. So that means you don't need to listen to any webhook. That means a lot of custom implementation is off the tables. You can now directly focus on authentication, payment together in one SDK, and you can make your app live in day or two. So that all the integration, it comes with Polar.sh, and I believe it is my new favorite. And coming series, I will let you know what exactly do you need. So if you conclude this particular video, if you want to listen to webhooks, if you want affiliates, if you want marketing automation, email, then go for Lemon Squeezy. If you want approval in one day, if you want good developer documentation which is very simple to understand, you can integrate it in one day, then go for Cream.io. For affiliate, you can go for Afonso. Same comes with Polar, but there is a catch. If you don't want to listen to webhooks, then go to Polar.sh. For affiliates, you can again use Afonso. After that, if you want more videos like this, then please follow along and suggest me what exactly I should make on my next video. Thank you, and see you on the next video.